Hey guys, today I'm going to do a quick little introduction about Pear Deck. I have the webcam just to show you. I am going to be a teacher on my other computer and a student on this computer just to make that a little bit easier. Pear Deck is a add-on for Google Slides. So it's just you're taking a Google slide that you've already made and then you're adding things to it to make it more collaborative. There are several different things Pear Deck allows you to do. How to add the add-on, you go to peardeck.com and when you get registered using your Google account, it will prompt you to add the add-on to your Google Slides. When you're wanting to use it, you go to Pear Deck, open Pear Deck add-on, and it adds this over here. And it just, all of these are different slides that you add to your presentation that will show or that can either do formative assessment, see how the students are feeling. There are different things. There's so many different things that you can do. We're gonna look at some of them today in this presentation. So this is just a reflection about what they learned. The nice thing about it being an add-on to Google Slides, if you know how to use Google Slides, you should be able to just add this pretty easily. It's not you're really not adding a whole lot of steps. Okay, so when you're doing a presentation using Pear Deck, you go to peardeck.com and you say present through there. If you go from here, it doesn't work well. You hit with present with Pear Deck there, and then it will show you. I'm going to show you my other computer here. It will show you this screen on yours, and that is for you to work in your to share with your students what it is. The students go to joinpd.com and they will have to sign in using their Google account, and then they will have to type in this code. One thing I really like about Pear Deck compared to even to others, other things like this, is that their things are really fun. Their activations are really fun, and they give a fun little acronym. So like this one says green olives, quiz, determine, flashlights. So, and they just take the first letter of each of them, and it shows them down here, green olives, quiz, determine, flashlights. And then the students, it asks them a quick question about how are you feeling today? I'm feeling okay, so I'll go with meh, I'm just okay. And it loads a presentation. When I see that on mine, I can see that how many students have connected. I'll make this bigger real quick. I can see how many students have connected to the Pear Deck. And then when I see all my students have connected, I can say, let's get started, and then we'll be able to move forward. Everything that I can see on here is going to show up onto the screen here, and works really well for the classroom, and then you'll see how it's collaborative. Give me 1 second. Get that back like that. Okay, so I'm going to hit start class. And so now I can, every time I change the slide on my other computer, it changes here. So this one is just a very simple collaborative, or a very simple introduction, and they can just write their name. Quickly write mine poorly. They can add text, a text box here. So you can add it. Oops, where we go? They want to do that. They can make it yellow. They can do whatever they want. They can erase it. There's different lines. It's pretty cool. So this is just a quick drawing tool. Here's a video that they added into the Pear Deck. Since it's just like Google Slides, they can just add that. This is just a quick introduction. I'm going to quickly skip through some of this. So here's some examples. So for this on the teacher's computer, it just looks like this. They've added, sorry, it's hard to see with the glare. They've added they have the map. It still looks like that, and then they have this little thing that the students can drag anywhere they want. I'm from Missouri, so I'm gonna put I'm from Missouri originally, and then yeah, oh, wrong clicker. Here's another one, another drawing one where students can draw. Oops, I'm still on the text, so they have to make sure they are on the pencil or whatever, and they can just draw the map. Here's something else. Here's a maze, just another drawing tool. So this is some assessment that can be done. You can ask a question and then decide who's, and then be able to look at that data later about how students answered and how things went. They can change, and then when I'm ready to move on, I can move it on. If the teacher is trying to do something, I'll show that maybe on the next one. So as you can see here, there's an answer. This is a short answer. If students, the teacher can let the students answer, but when if the teacher's trying to teach or trying to talk about something before the students answer, there's a lock screens button where the teacher can lock the screen, and then it says your teacher has locked responses for this slide. And then when you're ready to keep going, you keep going. Or the teacher can lock it and then move on. So if you're going to be like, you have 30 seconds to answer this, you time it, you lock it, and then you move on. Either way. So here's a video that they can watch and then answer. And there's different add-ons that you can add for this program as well. So here's a cool one. Let me get to another one. You can put a Kahoot right in here. So if you have a Kahoot opened in a different tab, they can already have it open, so they don't have to go anywhere. It makes it makes things move a little bit quicker. Google Maps, you can, if you want to go somewhere specific in Google Maps, you can have that already set up. Here's a Desmos for graphing. Google Street View. And so yeah, so this is, and then here's one where they can move the taco to where you can decide what you use. The taco is pretty fun, I think. So they can decide if they agree or disagree for this question, if this would be useful in your classroom or not. And so there's several different things you can do with it. Again, this is mainly for teachers, but students could very easily use this in a presentation for classmates as an assignment, and to collaborate with others to do this. So those two of the standards that I chose for the ISTU standards. For teachers, you could create learning opportunities that challenge students to use a design process and computational thinking to innovate and solve problems. If they had to create one of these, this would be pretty intense. They'd have to design it. They would have to use the data. They'd have to use the information, the text to make a good Pear deck and make a good presentation. And then the other one for the students, I was looking at 7B, students use collaborative technologies to work with others, including peers, experts, or community members. This would be mainly for peers to examine issues and problems from multiple viewpoints. So this can really, with the short answer and with all the other assessment tools, students can use this to share and to learn with each other. Thanks, guys.